everyone, it's Nisha. So it's time for my current favorite full face. Just a little disclaimer, you know, I do this now and again, and if you've watched some of the old ones and you saw my favorites, that doesn't mean they are not my favorites anymore. This is just purely about things that I've been using for the last few weeks, or new things that I've discovered and I really enjoy. So it's not that the things that used to be my favorite are not favorite anymore, but you know, I've got a lot of stuff to enjoy and to like. So let's get on with it. Okay, so let's start with foundation. My favorite foundation has been Shiseido Synchro Skin, and I've got two colors. I've got the neutral 3, which I bought originally, and then I got the golden 3. I should have gotten golden 3 in the first place. I don't know, you can probably see the difference there. This one is definitely neutral, this one is more golden, and then mix them together. The neutral works for me as well, but I do prefer the yellow one. I don't know why I didn't get it. I for some reason I was worried that it would be too yellow. I have done a review of this foundation, so I will link it here if you are interested. And the longer I've been using it, I've used it in different ways, and I've noticed that the best way to use it is to put the first layer with your fingers, because it is quite liquidy, runny foundation. So if you put first layer with a sponge, the sponge might absorb it too much, and if you do it with the brush leaves brush marks, you know, on it. So I do the first one with my hand, and then I go with the sponge, because now that has something to adhere to. The one thing I don't like about this foundation is the shape of the bottles. You know, they are not round. I see that I've already cracked my lid here, because you have to make sure you do it the right way, because it's a bit triangular, so not crazy about that. Okay, for my concealer, I've been really liking the Tarte Shape Tape, and you know, if I didn't have that one, I'm still really happy with my Urban Decay concealer. By the way, this one is in light medium. I thought that I wanted the light, but actually I'm quite glad that I didn't get the light. I think light would be too light. Let's put some on my nose. So it's a very nice concealer. I don't find it creasing. It's got really nice coverage. It's really nice. I can see why everybody is raving about it. But like I said, I'll be still quite happy with my Urban Decay. Okay, now I always set my under eyes with Kat Von D translucent powder. Love this powder. And I use the Wayne Goss 02 brush, or I just use the e.l.f. blusher brush. I just really like this powder for under my eyes. Okay, now to set my face, I'm going to use my Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder. Love this powder. One thing with this powder, because like I've told you before, it has that luminous finish, but you know, like a lot of us, when we apply powder, we just pat it like this. If you do it like that with this powder, you won't get the luminous effect, because obviously you need to sort of buff it in to have that luminous effect. I know that Becca sells a special buffing brush to go with this powder. I don't use it. I just got here Real Techniques blush brush, and I just make sure that I actually paint that powder on instead of just going like that. Okay, now I'm gonna bronze my face a bit, and I've been back to my old favorite Laura Mercier ritual, which is baked blush bronze. Do you remember we used to go crazy over this? I mean, this one is quite flat. I think I've got one more backup. I used to just use that, but please watch reviews. There will be loads of old reviews on this powder because not everybody likes it. I used to love it to death, and I've just picked it up the other day and started using it every day. So I'm just going to bronze my face a bit with it. Mickey Mouse forehead. Go a bit down my neck. Why did I wear earrings? Wanted to look nice for you. Okay, now for highlighter. This is something that obviously I'm not using every day, but I love this thing, and this is iconic Illuminator. It's a liquid highlighter. It's absolutely amazing. So if you go in somewhere special and you want your highlight to really pop, I use this and then top it up with a powder highlighter. It is gorgeous. It's like liquid gold, honestly. I just put tiny bit on my hand. I take a beauty blender and I just apply it. Can you see that? It's just gorgeous. You just need tiny bit though. You know, you could go to town and give yourself proper glow, but you can pretty well control it with a damn beauty blender. And if you put it on your hand and just dab it, obviously I don't use that every day, but because I wanted to show you this as one of my favorites, I've used it today. I've been also lately loving Becca Opal highlighter. I have a couple others that basically are very similar, but it is lovely highlighter. So I'm going to go over that liquid highlighter, and that gives me a bit of more pop. By the way, I'm using the Morphe M504 brush for this. I bought this brush a long time ago, and I mean, it's huge to use on your eyes, so I found quite a good use for it for a highlighter. Okay, now for my blush, it is something new to me. I've never ever tried Hourglass blushes. I don't usually. Sometimes I do get pulled in and buy straight away something new that comes out, but with the blushes I thought, you know, it's a blush, how brilliant can it be? But it is beautiful. And what's so special about it is how it applies. It just melts into your skin, and mine is in Mood Exposure, so it's more of a mauvey one. You know, I like mauvey colors. Oh, it is just gorgeous. Hope I didn't put too much. So that would be my face done, and after I've done that, I usually spritz, not usually, depends what foundation I'm using, because this foundation is quite, I've told you, is quite powdery, goes almost like into powder at first, and then I've put powder on. I feel like I need to spritz it with something. I've got Inglot Refreshing Face Mist. I love this thing, it's almost finished. And I usually go and blow dry it, so I'm going to do that. Okay, I also have done my eyebrows off camera because it takes too long. I have my eyebrow routine video linked in under this video. I just probably using different products than I did in that routine, but the technique is exactly the same. I've really been loving the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Unfortunately, we can't get this type of L'Oreal pencil here in the UK. I got it from US. But I also like the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and this one is in ash brown. I prefer the top, I think, but I've run out of top, so I need to get it. Sorry, and this one was, the L'Oreal one was in brunette. And I love my Ready Set Brow from Benefit. So that's 3 products that I use on my brow. Okay, onto the eyes. I've got here few Makeup Geek eyeshadows, and to be honest, you always hear me giving a lot of love to Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I do think they are amazing for the price, value for money. Any color you wish, Makeup Geek has. So I've always said, you know, I haven't bought a palette in a long time. Although I love palettes, I love the look of them, but I sometimes think if all the palettes disappeared, I would be quite happy with my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. So and this look, you probably have seen me wearing quite a lot lately, and I have been really enjoying it. It's sort of warm look. It's definitely warm, warm brown, but once it's on my eyes, it sort of looks peachy to me. So I quite like it. So let's start. So take some sort of synthetic brush, and the first color is Grandstand, and this is one of the foiled eyeshadows, and I apply it all over my mobile lid, right to, you know, where your bone starts. And I also will apply this eyeshadow on my lower lash line. Okay, my battery has run out, so I've been gone for a bit trying to charge the battery because I'm filming on my vlogging camera and I don't have spare batteries for that one. But yeah, we finished with the Grandstand, the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow. Now I'm going to take Peach Smoothie. This is all Makeup Geek, and I'm going to use it as a transition color. It's a very light peachy color, so I'm going to go quite high up above my crease just to have something to transition to. And I'm using Zoeva 221 for that. Now I'm going to take a Bake Sale. Let's use this makeup Wayne Goss 04 brush. And I'm going to go in a crease with that. So we deepening the crease. I will go now into Cocoa Bear, which is a very warm brown color. I love Cocoa Bear. And deepen that crease even further. Now on Real Techniques shading brush, I'm going to take brown sugar and I'm going to use it in my reverse 7, the outer 7, just to deepen this outer corner. Then I'm going to take the Zoeva 221 again and blend it out. Now with a pencil brush, I'm gonna go again to the brown sugar and just do halfway down my lower lash line. Now with an angle brush, you know, like an eyebrow brush, I'm going to that brown sugar and I'm going to do a little liner with it just to darken the lash line. I'm not using any other eyeliner. And that's it for the eyes. Apart from mascara, I'm going to use, you know, Coco is my all-time favorite, but you know, I've just discovered the Tarte Opening Act Primer and Tartiest mascara and I really like them, and you must be sick of me using the Coco, so I'm going to use that one, and I have been using it every day. I do really like it. And that's my eyes done. Now for the lips. I have been loving lots of lipsticks lately, and you have just seen me doing the trying on new lipsticks, and I like them all. But you know that at heart I am a nude lip girl, and one of my favorite lip liners for nude lipsticks is the Charlotte Tilbury's Iconic Nude, so that's what I'm going to use. And also I feel like this color will go. I wanted to wear my pink lipstick, but because of the peachy eyes, I thought nude will look better. And for the lipstick, I'm going to use Jade True Color lipstick in Nude Sheer. I love this lipstick. And it's just perfect for this look. I will also use in my eyes the Tarte Man-Eater eyeliner. Can you tell me, I really like this liner, but how do you retract it? Am I being blonde or there is a trick to it? Because I can't turn it in any way, so I don't know how you retract it. Oh, I think it's here. Or is that a sharpener? I think it's here, but it doesn't look like it retracts it much. Anyway, if you know, let me know. It's a really lovely liner, but it's a bit too short. I don't feel like that retracts. So that is the finished look. These were my current full face favorites. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, stay fabulous. Bye.